Back on the channel with another smartwatch from Rogbid on its name Rowatch 2, which is another new smartwatch that can manage health monitoring and track sports activities in real time. The Rogbid Rowatch 2 got a business sporty design and equipped with heart rate detection, blood pressure test, blood oxygen test, sleep monitoring, 8 sports modes and a very good price of just above £20. But before going through all the specs and features, let's have a look on this box, see what do we have inside. And before that, as you can see, we got the model on the front right here. On the side we got the name Rogbid Rowatch 2, and also on the back a few specifications about this smartwatch, plus the color which is coming in black. Also we got another 2 colors, pink and grey. And now let's have a look inside, and let's take this off, this one also. And as you can see, we got the user manual plus the HeroBand 3 app, which we're gonna use it just a bit later on. Also we got the smartwatch right here, plus this charging magnetic cable, which you're gonna use it in a few seconds. And let's take this off for now, we don't need it. And let's have a look also on the smartwatch. It's looking good. Also it's coming on this black color, so it's all black. Also we got this charging magnetic cable, USB, as you can see. And let's have a look on the back. Wow, quite strong. So it's not too bad, really nice. Also let's remove this protective film before use, as it says right here, so we can have a better look on this new smartwatch. Quite slim, as you can see right here, is looking good. And because we've been talking about charging, let's say that this smartwatch is charging in about 1.5 hours, and the battery life between 5 and 7 days. Also the battery capacity is 200 mAh. Also, as you can see, we got these sensors on the back right here, right in the center of this smartwatch, and these little doors for charging. Also on the side we got one single button, so we can turn on the smartwatch. Also can be used to access the main menu. On the other side we got nothing, and we got this wrist strap, which is coming from thermoplastic material. Also we got stainless steel at the end of this wristband. Also you can see the logo right here, plus wear me, embrace the world message. It does feel quite soft, quite comfortable. Look at this, so flexible, easy to use. Also we got a body material of this smartwatch from plastic and zinc alloy, which is quite resistant and also quite slim, like I said on the beginning. And it does look quite smart on this first impression, and looks to be a bit more expensive than it is, because like I said on the beginning, it cost just above £20. And now it's time to turn on the smartwatch by pressing on the side button. And hello, and this is it. We are on the main display right now, and it's coming with a size of 169 inches with 240 by 280 pixel, and we got a single touch right here. Also, if you want to customize the faces of this smartwatch, you just have to tap and press on the main screen, and you can go on left or right, and you can choose from even more faces, or you can download with the help of the app. This was actually the first phase once you start the smartwatch for the first time, but I did use it in the meantime, so I just changed it with another one that I like it. And I did prefer this one because I can see the time right here, the date, battery, if it's connected, number of steps, heart rate, as you can see right here, kilocalories, and how many kilometers I've been done till this moment. But this is not all. If you're gonna swipe on the right side, you're gonna have access to notifications. And as you can see, I've been using the Facebook for a couple of times. So all the messages coming from Facebook, WhatsApp, and other apps that you've been choosing, and I'm gonna tell you a bit later on how to do that, is gonna be shown on this notification menu. Also on the right side, it's nothing at the moment. If you swipe down, you're gonna have access to another quick menu. And as you can see right here, we are connected via Bluetooth with my smartphone. Also, you can check out the battery level, 50%. You can choose if you want to vibrate. Also, you can choose the battery saver from this menu. Also, the brightness, see how bright it can go, this smartwatch. The flashlight, quite handy if you are in a dark environment. And let's take this off by switching it on the right. Also, we got the weather right here. Swipe again on the right. Okay, and I'm gonna be back on the menu. Also, we got settings, and on settings right here we got shutter, player, brightness, timer, mute, reset, power off, about, and also we got the app. Also, you need to scan this QR code if you want to benefit of even more features and functions of this Rogbid Rowatch 2. To go back, just swipe and swipe one more time, go up, and you're gonna be back on the main menu. Also, if you swipe up, you're gonna have access to the data and number of steps, and it's gonna tell you how many steps you've been doing, let's say on today. As you can see, I've done 658, not too many, and I didn't burn 33 kilocalories, and I've been walking 0.48 kilometers. Also, you got the sleep mode right here, so this is gonna monitoring your sleep activity, which I haven't keep my smartwatch on my wrist during the night, so it's no data at the moment. For the next one, as you can see, it's heart rate monitoring, and probably it's time to put the smartwatch on the wrist. Also, putting the smartwatch on the wrist shouldn't be a difficult task to do. I just want to show you on the camera that is not that bad, quite easy, and does fit quite properly. And check this out, it's looking really good and quite comfortable, I would say. Look at this, quite nice. So let's go back on heart rate monitoring. You just have to tap once and it's gonna start to measure your heart rate activity, and let's just wait and wait a bit more. I try and stay settled. As you can see, it's on 88, 89, which is okay, let's say just a bit pumping because I'm doing this video, but otherwise it's looking quite good. Swiping again up, you're gonna have training mode. So here on training mode, you can track your activity, and you got 8 sports mode, and on this 8 sports mode you got walking, you got running, cycling, you got skipping, badminton, basketball, football, and swimming. Swipe again, you're gonna go back from the beginning, and let's say you choose walking, and on here on walking it's gonna start counting your number of steps, also how many kilocalories you burn, how many kilometers, also your heart rate, your pulse of course. And swipe it on the left side, you can either choose to put it on pause or you can choose to stop. If you choose to stop, it's going to ask you again, are you sure? Yes. And this exercise data is abnormal, will not be saved because it's not too much, so just a few seconds. You need to do a bit of exercise before to save any data. So we're just gonna not save it, confirm, and that's it at the moment. Also, swiping again, you're gonna have access to the blood pressure, and as you can see, I've done a couple of times my blood pressure, and you have to do it again, just stopping to measure, and we're just gonna wait a minute. So try and be calm as possible and just wait. A good blood pressure, I do believe, should be around 120 by 70, which mine it's quite close, so it's 126 and 74, which is not too bad actually. Also, we got Spo2, so this is the blood oxygen, is monitoring the oxygen from your blood. And as you can see, last time when I measured was 97. Let's stop again and let's find out how much would be now. And it should be above 95, 96, which mine it's a 97 at this moment. It may be also because I'm struggling to breathe, or maybe I'm talking too much, so the oxygen is just slightly lower, but it's still good on 97%. Also, if you swipe up again, you're gonna have access to the weather, and as you can see at this time it's well, quite not too bad. It's been raining a lot today, so you got a nice animation right here. You got 17 degrees, and also you can check out even for later on. So if you swipe up again, you're gonna have breathe. So this one, it's helping you to relax a bit more. So he says focus on your breath, breathe in 1 to 8. So it's probably gonna take a while, so you just have to just watch and carefully do what it says to breathe in, for to breathe out now. But I'm not gonna do it because I'm still talking, so it would be just boring just to wait and wait to see what's happened. And swipe it up again, you're gonna go back on the main menu, and if you can see, the display is turning off quite often, but you don't have actually on the menu a feature to just switch it on even more seconds. But you're gonna have access to that app. Turn your wrist to activate the display, which is quite good feature. So once it's turned off, you can turn on the main display by switching your wrist, turning your wrist. Let's see, how can we do it? Yeah, like that. And I quite like it, so it's quite handy. And not last, this Rogbid Rowatch 2S supports IP67 waterproof. And I've been testing this smartwatch into the water. Also, it's been raining a lot, so I could test it outside, as you can see on this video. Also, it's been testing even more with the water, taking it into a bit of a shower, of course with not hot water. It's been just cold water, but just to make an opinion about the waterproof of this smartwatch. And moving on, we're gonna have access to the app, so we can see how many features, how we can set up even more this smartwatch. And with the help of HeroBand 3 app, you'll be able to have all the data stored by your smartwatch. And all you have to do is just go back on the menu right here, swipe up, go on the app right here. Also on the smartphone you have to have an QR code app installed, and you just have to go and scan it. Okay, it's been detected, and now you can open in browser as it says right here. And look at this, can be found also on Google Play, So you just have to open after that, of course, set up just a little bit on the beginning. And let's go back on the main display right here. And being on the app, I am just swipe it up one time just to update a bit all the data that is being collected through the smartwatch. And as you can see right here, we got 4th of July, Sunday, today. We got the number of steps that I done today, and as you can see, 658 on the smartwatch, 658 on the app. Tapping on this one, it says how many kilometers, calories, and even hours. And if we go on the calendar, let's go on yesterday. I've done, for example, 6,376 steps, which is almost 4.6 kilometers, kilocalorie, and 51 minutes. So it's good to have the last week performance and also a bit of analyzed data. Let's go back. You got the sleep activity, and here sleep, it's not too much because, like I said on the beginning, I didn't keep the smartwatch on my wrist during the night. But moving on, we got the heart rate, and we got 89 BPM. Also, because I did on different days, let's go back on calendar right here. You can see 78, 80, 89. This 78 was on the 1st of July, so I did took my heart rate on 1st of July, which was 78. Let's go back. Also, having this app, you can just tap on measure right here, and automatically on the smartwatch would start to measure my heart rate, the pulse. And once it's finished, let's wait, it's gonna be sent also on the smartphone. As you can see, 64, and just wait a bit more, 63, and it's been instantly sent to the app, which is quite good. The same we can do on this blood pressure. As you can see, I've done it while I have the smartwatch on my wrist, 126/74. Going right here, you're gonna have all my blood pressure taken from 1st of July, because that when I received the smartwatch, so I did start playing a bit. And as you can see, it's quite constant for me, 126, 69, 74, which is quite good. So again, you can tap on measure, and we'll start to measure the blood pressure. Well, I keep my finger on the sensors, as you can see, and I don't know how accurate it's gonna be right now because it's not on my wrist, but can detect the pulse quite easily. Anyway, 119/74 is not too bad again. And also we got blood oxygen, as you can see, 97. And again, you can tap to measure, and all the data collected by the smartwatch, it's gonna be sent on this smartphone. And you got also outdoor on, and for this one you just have to activate your GPS in order to use it. So this one would help you to have an accurate location, probably tracking your all your exercise on the map. And look more training data, probably not now, but we're gonna move on Rowatch 2, because we got another feature right here, watch faces. And this is what you got at the moment, but you can access even more faces. And let's say if you want to have this one, you just have to tap on download at this moment. And let's just wait. As you can see, it's upgrading. And now we got this face installed on the smartwatch, which is looking quite good. Check this out. Quite nice. So it's showing you again the time, heart rate, kilocalories, steps, and so on. So you can download even more face watches from this menu. Check this out. You got so many. Let's go back again. You got notifications, and here, like I said before, you can receive notifications from your phone, messages, Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram, and others. Let's go back. You got alarm, so you can set up an alarm. You got shutter. Okay, it's quite a nice image right here on the smartwatch. And let's hold this. Okay, see what's happened. Tapping. 2, 1. And this is the picture that has been taken by pressing on the smartwatch with the help of the camera of my smartphone. So it's quite good. So let's go back on the app, and from shooter you can go to other, and on here on others you go the time format, unit system, do not disturb, continuous heart rate detection, control, phone music, language, screen timeout. Like I said, it's on 15. Let's put it on 20 seconds to just stay on even more. Also we got quick view, drink water reminder, so this one will remind you to drink a little bit more water. And also you got the weather, so you can choose temperature system and the city. Also on upgrade you can download the latest software update for this Rowatch 2. And moving on profile, probably it's my profile right here. It's a random date of birth and height, kilograms, and well, I did choose male, but everything else it's just random. So based on this one, this smartwatch is gonna track your number of steps and other things. So this is how it's looking on the app. I quite like it. Not too many, but this is what you need actually for your smart watch. You got steps, you got sleep, heart rate, you got blood pressure, blood oxygen, and this training mode right here, which I like it. And before going, I'm just gonna test the music feature to see how it's working on this smartwatch. And as you can see, we got YouTube right here on my smartphone. To access the player, just go on settings right here on player, which you already find it. And as you can see, you can tap right here. Put it on pause. Play again. And interesting that we got this volume, which we can control the volume from our app. And back on pause. Also, from here you can change the song. As you can see, let's go back, which is quite cool. So it's quite easy to use. Put it back on pause, change the volume, play again, and that's it. Easy to use, easy to control, and I like it that we got the volume control exactly on the main display. So this is Rogbid Rowatch 2, quite an interesting smartwatch, quite cheap, just above 20 pounds, and it's coming with interesting features like blood pressure, blood oxygen, heart rate monitoring, and sports modes. Also you can have waterproof resistance on this smartwatch, music control, and even more features with the help of HeroBand 3 app. Is looking good, interesting. It does looks actually more expensive than it is, and quite fancy to be hold on your wrist. And what can I say, you got all the links that you need to read about this smartwatch on this video description, so please have a look. Also you can check out the latest price, because you can benefit of even more promotions, or can be a promotions right now. by accessing the links from this video description. Well, what can I say? It's quite interesting, nice looking, affordable, and quite good specification for this Rogbid Rowatch 2S. And I will end this video saying to give it a like, share, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, all the best.